Assalamu alaikum. Topic for today's lecture is how to calculate tax on salary income. We are dealing with taxation system of Pakistan and we are focusing on Income Tax Ordinance 2001 and this department, the organization which is dealing with tax in Pakistan, that is FBR, Federal Board of Revenue, FBR Pakistan, or our focus is on salary income. Salary income, we will calculate income first, then we will calculate tax. First income calculate hogi, then we will move towards the calculation of tax. So this is a question about taxation on salary income. We will solve one complete question for the better understanding of tax on salary income. This is a question. Particulars of Mr. Salman for the year ended June 30, 2025 is given below. We have to calculate the tax payable और tax की calculation के लिए we need to calculate income first. So first you should read the question twice or thrice. You should read and understand the question carefully and slowly. Here the basic salary is 450,000 per month. Dearness allowance is 10% of the salary. Utility allowance 15% of salary. Entertainment allowance 5% of salary. When I say 5% of salary means 5% of basic salary. 10% of basic salary, like 450,000 per month means 45,000 rupees per month is the dearness allowance. So we have to calculate everything on annual basis, on yearly basis. Profit from bank 4 lakh. Tax deducted at source by employer 2400,000. तो 24 लाख रुपीस का टैक्स जो है कंपनी ने पहले से ही काट लिया है, ऑलरेडी डिडक्टेड बाय कंपनी एट सोर्स, कि सैलरी में से ये टैक्स कट चुका है पूरे साल में 24 लाख रुपीस. Golden handshake received during year 95 lakh rupees. Golden handshake. For your better understanding, I would explain golden handshake. What do you mean by golden handshake? Golden handshake policy generally announced by some companies or government departments when they want to reduce the workforce size, they want to fire or they want people to leave that company, they want people to resign that company. So sometimes they offer some package, or because handshake means whenever we say goodbye to each other तो we handshake. तो handshake से ये वहां से word handshake means हाथ मिलाना. Handshake means, or it is a golden handshake कि जाते हुए handshake with golden handshake means with some package, with some benefit. Golden handshake. तो इसमें कंपनीज ये करती हैं sometimes कि they offer few lakh rupees as a compensation for ending the service in the company. For example, there is a big multinational company in Pakistan. Their offer is called sometimes they offer VSS. They call it golden handshake, they call it voluntary separation scheme. तो उसमें ये होता है कि they offer extra salaries. अगर किसी if somebody is having a service of 15 years, number of years in service plus 2, 15 plus 2, so they will give 17 salaries on the date they will leave the company, they will leave the job. So 17 salaries. For example, if somebody is having a salary of 300,000, किसी की salary per month 3 lakh rupees, 3 lakh multiply by 17, it means कि जब वो उसे कंपनी से जाना होगा तो he will be paid 51 lakh rupees without doing any other job. The 51 lakh rupees will be received as a golden handshake. This is the golden handshake when somebody is leaving the company on the directions of the company, and this is a voluntary, they have to opt for him themselves voluntarily. इसमें कोई compulsion नहीं होती, voluntarily करते हैं तो generally they receive big amount. So in this question Salman is getting 95 lakh rupees as a golden handshake, यानी इसके बाद उसकी जॉब कंटिन्यू नहीं रहेगी इस कंपनी में. Then the contribution to approved pension fund 500,000 rupees. This contribution is by the employer. So this is 500,000. And contribution to health insurance, that is 350,000. Employer की तरफ से ये 350,000 ही भी contribution है for health insurance. Donation to Al Khidmat Foundation is, this is a welfare organization in Pakistan. So Salman in personal capacity himself has donated to Al Khidmat Foundation 4,70,000. It means this organization is approved. Whenever there is a mention of donation in a question, so you should focus on the institute or organization that should be approved by the board, by the FBR. If that is not approved, then there would be no relief. So Al Khidmat Foundation is approved. So here donation is 4,70,000. Agricultural income 1,90,000. You know agricultural income is exempt in Pakistan up to tax year 2025. Zakat paid under Zakat Ordinance. Remember के zakat के साथ this word should be there in case for getting some relief, for getting reduction in tax liability. Zakat paid under Zakat Ordinance. Okay, Zakat paid under Zakat Ordinance. It is compulsory. This word is mentioned Zakat Ordinance. It should also be given to some approved organization, not to some poor relatives. अगर को zakat दी है तो FBR does not consider that zakat their option for relief. So this is the question, and last, during the past 3 years average rate of tax for Mr. Salman was 16%. It means के 16% 16% टैक्स रेट था for the last 3 years उसकी इनकम के ऊपर, यानी last 3 years में जो उस पर टैक्स लगा उसकी इनकम पे उसकी एवरेज है 16%. This information is being given in the question for the calculation of relief in case of golden handshake. You will understand it more when we will move towards the solution of a question. Golden handshake के ऊपर ये apply होगा 16%. How? We will explain it in the next few minutes. So this is a complete question. Okay, basic salary, allowances, donation, zakat. This is the question, and here the tax year is 2025. Now we'll move to the solution of this question. How to solve this question? This is the solution. Okay, सबसे पहले first of all you have to write the name of the taxpayer, tax year ended, residential status, that is resident. Okay, now we are going towards the next step, income from salary, because our question is about salary income and we need to calculate income and tax on salary income. Basic salary was 4,50,000, multiply by 12, it is 54 lakh rupees. The 54 lakh rupees basic salary is not exempt. See, this box is empty, so no exemption in case of basic salary. This is completely taxable. 54 lakh is completely taxable. Dearness allowance 10%, 10% of basic salary. 54 lakh and 10% of 54 lakh is 5,40,000. देखें 10 is less here. It means this is 10%. 54,000, 5,40,000 taxable, no exemption. Utility allowance 15%, 8,10,000 is 15% of basic salary. 54 lakh का 15% है 8,10,000 and this is completely taxable, no exemption here. Entertainment allowance 2,70,000 completely taxable, इस पे भी टैक्स लगेगा. Agricultural income 1,90,000, this is exempt. पाकिस्तान में टैक्स ईयर 2025 में their agricultural income is exempt from tax. Here it is 1,90,000 is exempt. Total income 70,20,000 till now, less zakat is 250,000. देखें zakat को minus जो करना है वो we have to minus it from income. Remember, students sometimes make this mistake while calculating zakat while calculating tax. They subtract zakat from tax liability. No. टैक्स लाइबिलिटी में से ज़कात को माइनस नहीं करना. ज़कात FBR का ऑर्डिनेंस ये कहता है कि ज़कात कैन बी सब्ट्रैक्टेड फ्रॉम इनकम. तो 70 लाख में से 250 माइनस करेंगे तो टैक्सेबल इनकम इज 67,70,000. दिस इज टैक्सेबल इनकम 67,70,000. For the calculation of tax, remember first we should calculate taxable income. जब taxable income calculate हो जाएगी फिर हम उसके ऊपर टैक्स लगाकर उसका टैक्स कैलकुलेट करेंगे according to the slabs, according to the rates given in the table for salaried individuals. So here it is 67,70,000. Now we'll move to the calculation of tax on this taxable income. You can see on the slide This is the tax calculation. Tax on 41 lakh rupees. From where we get this 41 lakh rupees? 41 lakh rupees is the given amount in the table that shows the tax on income. That is the table with different slabs कि up to 6 lakh this tax rate, 6 to 12 lakh तक ये tax rate होगा, 12 से 24 lakh की slab में ये tax rate होगा. So there are different tax rates on different slabs of income. तो 41 लाख तक की 41 लाख रुपीस के ऊपर इनकम के ऊपर टैक्स इज 7 लाख. सो 7 लाख इज द टैक्स ऑन 41 लाख रुपीस. हमारी केस में टोटल इनकम थी 67 lakh. Out of 67, when we subtract this 41 lakh, remaining amount is 26 lakh. 41 lakh पे टैक्स हो गया 7 lakh और 26 lakh 70,000 के ऊपर we will apply the rate of 35%. It is given in the slab rates given by FBR in Income Tax Ordinance 2001. It is being presented in the budget in the month of June 2024 for the year tax 2025. So the tax on 26 lakh 70,000 is 35% के हिसाब से 9 lakh 34,500. The total tax is 16 lakh 34,500. This is the gross tax on the income of 67 lakh. तो 67 lakh 70,000 के ऊपर टैक्स बना 16 lakh 34,500. Okay, now we'll move to the calculation of average relief. We will move towards the case of average relief. Contribution to health insurance का जो contribution है that is not allowed in tax year 2025. In previous years it was allowed, but in this tax year no relief is allowed for contribution to health insurance. Although contribution to pension fund is allowed. Contribution to pension fund is allowed by Income Tax Ordinance 2001, and this is also the case of average relief. Average relief topic में we have studied कि pension funds के ऊपर there is a relief. Why this word is here, within limit? Within limit means कि tax ordinance says कि contribution to pension fund का relief मिलेगा up to 20% of taxable income. So 5 lakh rupees is within the 20% of taxable income. The taxable income थी 67 lakh, so 20% of taxable income would be around 13 lakh 50,000. तो 13.5 लाख 13 lakh 50,000 के अंदर ही है ये 5 lakh रुपीज विद इन लिमिट. तो 13.5 लाख तक हमें रिलीफ मिल सकता था, लेकिन एक्चुअल कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशन इज 5 lakh रुपीज, तो दैट इज विद इन लिमिट. तो 5 lakh रुपीज के ऊपर हमें रिलीफ मिलेगा. दिस विल बी amount admissible for average relief. Similarly, donation to Al Khidmat Foundation. Donation to Al Khidmat Foundation, that is 4 lakh 70,000. So in case of individual, इसके केस में भी ये है कि 30% of income तक होना चाहिए. So that is also within limit. Donation to Al Khidmat Foundation is also within limit. It is within the 30% of taxable income. The actual amount of donation to Al Khidmat Foundation is 4 lakh 70,000. The total relief amount is 9 lakh 70,000. This amount doesn't mean that you should subtract directly this 970 from 16 lakh 34,000. No. Don't subtract or minus directly this amount from the tax liability. No, you have to calculate it by average relief formula, and formula is gross tax divided by taxable income multiply by amount admissible for average relief. It means gross tax, हमारे इस क्वेश्चन में the gross tax is 16 lakh 34,500 divided by taxable income. Taxable income हमारी है 67 lakh 70,000. तो 16 lakh divided by 67 lakh, इसका जो आंसर आएगा, that the answer for this bracket would be multiplied by 9,70,000. This 9,70,000 amount admissible for average relief. This is the 9,70,000. So the answer is 2,34,190. 2,34,950 is the amount for tax relief for the taxation purpose. So 234 जो आंसर आया हमारा, this amount will be subtracted from tax liability. तो हमारा टैक्स था 16,34,500. we will subtract 2,34,190 from this amount. तो 16 लाख में से जब 234 माइनस होगा तो tax on salary income is 14,310 rupees. Okay, this is the final, you can say, tax amount, 14,310 rupees. This is the tax on salary income. You can see the major part of the question is done. Other information was about golden handshake. It was 95 lakh rupees, 95 lakh मिला था. तो उसके ऊपर average tax rate that was also given in the question for the last 3 years is 16%. बिकॉज अगर ये वाला रिलीफ ना मिले कि अगर वो ये कहें कि यू कैन अप्लाई एवरेज टैक्स रेट, अगर वी सिंपली एड 95 लाख रुपीज इनटू 67 लाख रुपीज तो दैट इज अमाउंट, द अमाउंट वुड बी अराउंड 1.5 करोड़. तो टैक्स रेट वुड बी वेरी हाई, ऑलमोस्ट 35% टैक्स अप्लाई हो जाना था उसके ऊपर. लेकिन रिलीफ है इन केस ऑफ गोल्डन हैंडशेक के लास्ट 2 to 3 years का एवरेज टैक्स रेट कैन बी अप्लाइड. तो 16% जब लगाएंगे तो दिस इज 15,20,000. इट मींस कि जो गोल्डन हैंड शेक के सम मिला है 95 लाख रुपीस, इसमें से जो टैक्स गवर्नमेंट को पे होगा दैट इज 15,20,000. इस 95 लाख में से 15,20,000 टैक्स वुड बी पेड टू द गवर्नमेंट एज अ टैक्स ऑन गोल्डन हैंड शेक पेमेंट. ओके, तो 14 lakh tax on salary income, 15 lakh 20 on golden handshake. Total tax is 29,20,310. So this is the total tax by individual in tax year 2025, 29,20,310. 14 plus 15. उसके बाद क्वेश्चन में it was mentioned in the question के 24 lakh was already deducted by company by employer. 24 lakh is deducted by employer and has already been submitted to FBR to the tax department. So 29 lakh 20,000 में से when we will subtract 24 lakh, 24 lakh already employer ने काट लिया है, तो बाकी जो remaining amount payable would be 5,92,310 rupees. This is the tax payable. So this amount should be paid by individual Salman to the FBR department, to the tax department, to complete the tax liability. So tax payable is जो बाकी amount बच गई है जो पे करनी है FBR को, that is 5,92,310 rupees. So this is the end of the question, the final solution of the question. Remember कि कोई भी question करने के लिए first you should read the question clearly, bit by bit, slowly, then you should calculate the income. पहले इनकम कैलकुलेट होगी. इनकम हमारे केस में थी 67,70,000. फर्स्ट यू शुड कैलकुलेट इनकम एंड देन you should go towards the calculation of the tax. पहले इनकम आएगी तो उसके ऊपर फिर बाद में टैक्स आएगा. एंड टैक्स कैलकुलेट करें, उसके इसके इनकम कैलकुलेट करें, उसके बाद वर्किंग फॉर एवरेज रिलीफ, एंड देन फाइनल वर्किंग विल बी taken into consideration and we will get the final tax liability. Tax payable here is total tax is 2920, इसमें से 24 lakh already deducted by employer. The remaining amount payable to FBR is 5,92,310 rupees. This is the end of this question about tax on salary income.